Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Anonnie's Temple. Welcome to the Temple of the High Priestess for the prophecy reading. You can call me Anonnie. I am a tarot reader, a channeler, and intuitive for divine, source, and Christ consciousness energy. And I'm here to deliver the prophecy reading for you all. There are a lot of movement cards coming out. 8 of Cups, the Chariot, 6 of Swords. Energy that's saying there's a transition or you're ready to go. Also that a high priestess, this energy is elevating in its level of mastery. The high priestess, the Chariot. Okay. So I do not know what's going to come out. I don't know what's going to come out. My cat woke me up at like 3 a.m., like a half an hour ago. And I'm still kind of sleepy. But so I was like, okay, let me see. I looked at the hour, and so I thought, let me see if I'll do a tarot reading. So let's see what will come through. The cards, as I'm kind of shuffling, the cards keep talking about this energy that just wants to interfere. It's not getting anything done. It's not accomplishing anything, but it just wants to interfere. It's, what is that on my, hold on. It's like this energy wants to, it's like you're on the stage, you're in the award ceremony, you're winning the award, you're standing on stage and you're holding this award. It's like a Kanye type of moment where like somebody wants to interrupt your award ceremony. It's like that type of energy. It's like even though you've won something and you deserve it, somebody else wants to make the awarding that you get and the celebratory energy that surrounds you, they want to make it unpleasant. But it doesn't change the fact that you're on stage and that you've won. There's also a bit of energy here. I feel like I should know this name. I don't know the name. If you know the name of this little girl, put it in the chat. I feel like I should know her name. And I know I've read this this historical event before. There's this energy here of the little Black girl who was the first Black child to go to an all-white school. This is like after segregation was made illegal. And she was the first Black girl to go to an all-white school, and like white people showed up and protested a little Black child. Like grown white adults were like yelling and screaming and throwing things at a young Black child. There's some type of energy of that here where it's like segregation was already declared as illegal, but they just wanted to make something unpleasant, even more than that. It wasn't just unpleasant, it was inhumane how they were treating this like young Black girl just going to school. but it's this energy of like, I know that you won, but I want it to look like you're gonna trip while you're on stage. Like, it's just being venomous. Yeah, Five of Wands and the Sun. But it's incredibly infantile. You know, I'm warming up, y'all. Okay. It's coming, the energy's coming through like it's incredibly infantile and moronic. That's what they want me to say. It's like moronic in some ways. It's as though you have this tiny person, this tiny human being trying to fight the sun. Like it's not gonna work. Like it's not doing anything. It's this meme. It's like the meme where there's the old man who's yelling at the sky. It's like nothing's going to happen. They're just getting themselves worked up and aggravated. This one, what is this? Ten of Swords reversed came out. Let me move this here so you can see a bit more. Okay. Death to the Ten of Swords reversed. Yeah. I feel here that someone could have petitioned a type of death energy so that things wouldn't work out, or something wouldn't be successful for you. They wanted something to be like dead on arrival. They didn't want it to grow any further than what it could be. And it's because this person is feeling powerless against you. Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords reversed. They're completely powerless against the power of your heart, against the power of your spirit, and all of those strengths also translate into your physical materialization. It's like somebody wants to petition death to take out death's daughter or something. It's like howling at the moon. Like it's not doing anything. Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups. Whoever this message is for, and I have done readings like this before with death energy. Like death energy particularly likes you or sees you as family. They're saying something like death energy's wife is your best friend or something, like that. And what they're bringing up here is that type of fairy tale that I used to see on Tumblr all of the time about how the energy of life and death are actually in love. Okay. So you could actually be, Nine of Pentacles, you could actually be on the side of life. It's like death is in love with you. Death energy is rejecting all petitions that people have to do something to you. Ten of Swords reversed is like, I read it. I read the email. I read what your intentions were. I read the petition, and the answer is no. Ten of Swords reversed is not going to happen. Ten of Cups, Six of Wands, because family sticks together. Okay. Let's see what else is going to come out here about this. The Empress and the Chariot, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, King of Swords, Three of Pentacles. I feel here that this King of Swords energy does feel like a guide energy that's been coming through lately. I don't know if it's a new guide for you or like a grandfather, or this King of Swords energy tends to represent like a masculine force that helps to keep things in alignment and moving in proper time. Okay. Like this King of Swords energy is some type of timekeeper. You keep showing up as a Nine of Pentacles. And I feel here like the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles is father time in some type of way, saying that you couldn't break out until a specific time came. So maybe you've been feeling like closed in or boxed in, like you're ready to burst out or break out of a barrier that someone has tried to put on you. And I feel here like Father Time was like, yes, we know that the momentum is being built. We know that the energy is being transmuted and it's all ready for your breakthrough. Seven of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Like there are several people or several forces here, several mystical forces that are coordinating this to work out for you. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's begin. Let's see what's happening here. Thank you, Creator, and thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source One. I receive your divine messages with clarity. I deliver them with integrity and I feel them with love. Thank you for blocking any and all baneful energies, entities, intentions, and magic. Most High Divine Creator, as you block them, take care of those energies as you see fit. Glory be to thee. I speak these messages as they are the truth, to the greatest, to the highest and greatest good of my own, and to all, and to the harm of none. I deliver this prophecy reading Ashe. Thank you, Creator, Most High. One. Okay. I'm reading the name Corey. Corrie. You're reading the name Corey. What is the message today? Two of Swords, indecision, a stalemate, sitting duck. They're telling me to look at the symbolism of Two of Swords even deeper, which is interesting because we only have one card out here. They may be asking for someone to go to the water side or to the bay side and to just sit and think about the decision that they're making, about where they want to go. Two of Swords tends to mean, okay, they're also telling me that there's some type of like waning gibbons or waxing gibbons phase of the moon. And that once this phase hits, you'll be able to move. You'll be able, or something will be able to be, something will be pushed forward, or there will be a breakthrough on the waning or the waxing gibbons of the moon cycle. But they're showing me here like someone sitting by the water. They don't know what to do. They're trying to figure out what decision to make. And it usually means that there's more than one option that's been presented to this person. They're saying the Two of Swords here is represented as following by faith and not by sight. It's an interesting energy, like the blindfold, the hands are tied. I feel like this person is ready because I feel that these swords are at the ready, but it's just about the breakthrough. I'm going to put this back. Can you show me a bit more? Two of Swords. Ace of Swords. Well, that's good energy because then that means that there's a breakthrough. Okay, then we have the Hierophant. Wow. Wow. This is leading by faith and not by sight. I feel here if there's a spirit of confusion that you are feeling, where you're not sure about what to do, go by a body of water and meditate. You'll receive clarity and you'll receive the answer here because the divine forces are working with you. I feel here they want to give you answers. I even feel here in a silly way, they're saying that you may be receiving more downloads than you can consciously recognize. Okay. There's someone here who is not sure of what to do, and the divine will show you. Okay. So I feel here like there's nothing necessarily to be worried about or to be afraid of, because the divine has something that is working in the timing of however it's supposed to be. I feel like they're showing me here what should be the reassurance is the fact that the divine, the Hierophant energy is here, showing you truth and clarity. Whatever you may feel stuck, the divine always will tell you what to do, how to get out of a pinch if something like that may happen. The divine will show you. Thank you, Creator. Can you tell me more about the situation? The Hermit. Can I have 4, please? Okay. There's something here, the Star. I feel like there is something here. My cat looks so cute. The Hierophant is sharing, there is something that they want someone. I don't know if it's you just yet, but I do want someone to kind of stop and think. Okay? There could be another energy here. I feel like there are 2 different people, but we'll get to that. There's another energy here of someone who has been spending a lot of time alone with the Hermit energy. With the 2 of Swords, that's spending time alone, but also not letting anybody in. I feel the Hierophant sharing that there's a breakthrough that's happening, and you're going to realize when you get this clarity or some type of communication about this breakthrough, it will put into perspective some of the isolation periods that you've gone through with the Hermit energy of not letting anybody in. This is showing me shadow work, but I feel like there's a type of physical aspect that's going to come out. Because right now, all we have are thoughts. All we have is the internal world. Show me a bit more, Divine. Can I have 2 more, please? Thank you. Oh, okay. Page of Swords. Look at that. All these swords. We have a King of Wands that's at the bottom of the deck, though. Page of Swords, 5 of Cups to the 2 of Cups, to the Lovers. Okay. I'm receiving a music download. I don't know if it's relevant to the reading, but it's by this band called Imagine Dragons. I don't know what the song is called. They're telling me what's more important is the name of the band, Imagine Dragons. Maybe that's relevant. I'm going to put this energy off to the side, okay? There's a King of Wands who's been fighting with himself, fighting how he's feeling, fighting what he wants. They're showing me there's a bit of a sitcom energy here, which is interesting. You know, like when you watch a sitcom and there's this like really annoying neighbor, or there's this really annoying like person in the, like, give me a second here. They're showing me the show Sister Sister, And you know how they had that, I don't remember who the kid was that used to play this, but there was this kid, I think his name was Roger, and he was like this annoying kid who would always come by to see the sisters, would always come by to see the twins. And like they would always fight with him. But then it's like when you do an episode that's like 10 years later, one of the twins ends up dating this kid or something. It's like they end up dating. There's something here about like something is comical. How something ends up or something is comical. How a relationship comes to be is comical. It's like this King of Wands thought that they were always fighting with you, but then they sit back and wonder, why am I still fighting with this person? And they're like, oh, the Most High has shown them it's because they love you. They have feelings for you. Can I have one more next to the Lovers, please? Yeah, we have the Tower. That's been somebody's breakthrough here. It's something strange. This King of Wands is saying that all this time, they thought that they were either fighting you or competing with you, but they were really fighting their internal feelings. They were fighting themselves. A King of Wands is saying it could be ever since you left them with the Five of Cups energy here, that they feel like they've been fighting, or there's always been this internal conflict that has happened. And it's because they have had to come to grips with how losing you felt like a loss. You know how sometimes like a relationship will end or a connection or partnership ends? And after you just kind of in your own mind convince yourself that it wasn't what you wanted anyway, or like, it's not what you need anyway. I feel like that's this Two of Swords energy. This King of Wands realized that he wasn't getting anywhere by denying his feelings or acting like they weren't even there. It was like he had to be real with himself, the Hermit here. And be like, actually, they still love this person. They still love someone. And they even could have petitioned or went to God for this, or went to Source to ask them, why is nothing moving in my life? Or why does it feel like ever since this person left, I've been dealing with grief and nothing has moved forward? This person feels like they've been boxed in or pinned in ever since you left. Let me say it this way. This person has realized that since you've left, they have felt frozen in time. And they asked this to the divine, and the divine answered. And the divine said, look deeper into who you are and what's going on within you. And this person got a breakthrough message that it's because they love you. That's what this King of Wands is realizing. That's what they've been fighting all along. And then it's like, finally, there's something here about insomnia. Finally, this King of Wands was able to get a good night's rest. Four of Swords. Five of Swords reversed. It's like they were their own worst enemy. Yeah, look, Five of Swords reversed in the Hanged Man. I want to ask the divine what this person was getting into when they were trying to avoid you or trying to push you away. But Five of Swords reversed to the Hanged Man is like, why you did, this is the energy of like when you're a kid and somebody's like, why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? It's like that. Ooh, Seven of Swords, yeah. And the devil. Ooh. The Two of Wands and the Moon. Okay. Let's go a bit deeper, Divine. Let's go a bit deeper into what's happening. Can I have a third row, please, Most High? Thank you. So we have the Fool energy. Fool, Death, and High Priestess. Okay. Page of Cups. I think they want me to, yeah, Page of Cups, Page of Wands. They want me to start over here with the Magician. I feel like I'm talking from a masculine energies perspective. I'm not seeing a lot of feminine energy here at all. I feel like I'm literally sharing a message from a King of Wands. I think that this person has petitioned death so many times that instead they decided to talk to God or to Source or to the Creator. I don't say God, but I feel like this person does, this King of Wands. And I feel like it's because there was like some form of repentance that this person needed. Because Page of Cups, Page of Wands is sort of telling me, especially between Death energy and the High Priestess, and this is a King of Wands with the Magician, it's giving like this person dabbled into deity offerings. And whatever type of spiritual deity that they gave these offerings to, I don't know how long they've been doing this for, but it seems like there were some conversations and petitions and whatnot being sent back and forth between this King of Wands and whoever this deity is. Okay. This could be an underworld deity. I think that's what they're trying to say here. It's an underworld deity that has to do with death and rebirth. Okay. And so they would give this offering, and then with the Page of Wands and the High Priestess, they would like chant, or especially with the Hermit card here, they would chant, and then I feel like they would try to repeat whatever the petition was that they wrote, or whatever it is the outcome was that they were trying to manifest. But I feel here eventually they stopped receiving answers. And the petitions were no longer working. Can you show me this, please, about these petitions, Creator? Death energy, give me the tea. What's going on? Thank you, Death energy. The Chariot, a transition. Also, success over enemies. Show me Death energy. Eight of Swords and the Two of Pentacles here. A trap. A lot of bait and switch so that someone feels, I'm unsure of, I do know how to say this, but sometimes I'm unsure of how to make it make sense to people. what this King of Wands does. Eight of Swords to the Two of Pentacles here. I rebuke that. I'm unsure of how to say this. I feel like this King of Wands created some type of maze for someone so that they would feel helpless. When I think of an Eight of Swords, like someone being stuck in their mind or the mental prison, and the Two of Pentacles, it's like it's like trying to target so many different aspects of someone's life that they eventually start to feel helpless. I'm hearing it's like this person was doing magic that had to do with death and rebirth. And they petitioned death energy so that you would feel a sense of like learned helplessness. Like you wouldn't know. Two of Pentacles, you wouldn't know where to go, or there were so many things, like little fires everywhere. There were so many things that you would need to fix, or so many fires you would need to put out before you would be able to transition and move on. It's just I don't know who he's doing. I don't know if this is what he went through. It's like there's some type of fool energy here, like the great escape. Like it's like someone tried to let me get this here. It's like somebody has already known where your life was headed. And as they started to see you hit these markers in your life, that in some ways it's like they would petition this deity to try to see where your life was going, and they would see you hit these markers, so they would kind of try to pinpoint where you were in time. And then what they would do is write these petitions to try in some way to add an addendum to a treaty, so to speak, to like add an addendum to your spiritual contract. And like that addendum that they would write would be like, okay, well, yes, so this person just hit this milestone, but I'm going to send this death energy so that even though they've hit a milestone, they still feel trapped. Or it's like they didn't want you to see that you're hitting all of these milestones. They didn't want you to celebrate or something. Let me see what else is going to happen here. What else is coming through here? I feel like I want to keep the pages. Can you show me under the Lovers in the Tower, please? Under the Lovers in the Tower. Thank you. Yeah, we have the Empress. Under the Tower, please. Nine of Cups, yeah. There's even something here where I feel like the world, there's something here where I even feel like these forces, whoever this King of Wands was petitioning, like they were just accepting the petitions, but it didn't mean that they were actually doing anything for them to materialize. So I hope that makes sense. It's like the deities are, how do I say this? It's like for human beings, when you look at an email and you're like, okay, yeah, I read it, but it doesn't mean that you've replied to it. And the other person knows that you got their email. So it's like they think that they think that everything was successful. But really, when you receive the email, you're able to figure out if you want to respond or not. Otherwise, it'll just sit in the inbox. And I feel here, like whatever deities this was or these were, it could even be like a trickster spirit that is from the underworld as well. But I feel like they were just kind of letting it fill up their inbox. They weren't responding. And it's because this person's intentions to try to like petition this death energy about you was never their real intentions to begin with. Because they were denying that they were only sending this death energy because they wish that they were with you. They wish that they were side by side with you. All along, they still wished for the Empress as theirs. It's something ridiculous they're telling. Again, it's like the energy of the man shouting at the sky. There's something ridiculous here that is comical, like a sitcom, like how do I describe this? You know how sometimes sitcoms are funny because they're so ridiculous, or like the characters do not know what they're doing, but they're still being led to each other, something like that. We have Judgment that came out, Judgment in the World. So there is a final call about this connection. Let's see what it is. Could I have 2 next to the pages here, please? Some of these do not want to be, okay? Show me. The Sun. The Sun and the 2 of Wands. Oh gosh, here we go. I'm hearing the Gingerbread Man. Oh, we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. I'm hearing the Gingerbread Man from Shrek, where he's like, okay, hang tight, here we go. Okay. You want this in the reverse most time? Show me this Knight of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to keep it in the upright. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. They're showing me that whatever these petitions were that this man wrote, they have actually always served the divine feminine in her favor. That's why it's really really funny, or really like I heard petulant, like a King of Wands was being petulant, but there's something like there's a cosmic joke here where someone thought that they were sending you like, end them, end her, make their life crumble. And then the death energy would like get the email and then transmute it into the opposite for you. Like, oh, actually, I'm going to send this person light, happiness, joy. I'm going to send this person abundance. I'm going to take this offering that's a page that really isn't, worth that much to what it's worth. Like not too much to its name. There's a lot that's being spoken here. I don't know. What is up with this? It's like all talk, all bark, no bite. And then so death energy is like, you don't mean that. Okay. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to take that and make the divine feminine empress even more prosperous, even better. Knight of Cups to the Ace of Pentacles, to the 9 of Pentacles. I'm going to make sure that everything surrounding her is prosperous and that she's wealthy and everything around her grows. I keep getting something like that, where they're like, Roger, you don't mean that. It's like, didn't they say go home, Roger? Something like that. I'm going to try another deck. Yeah, what's up with this 8 of Swords, please? It really seems like a theme. What's up with this Eight of Swords with these petitions? Ten of Wands, Judgment, upright or the reversed? Upright or reversed? Reversed. Nine of Swords reversed to the Ten of Swords. Yeah, that's what we're going to talk about here. The Ace of Wands to the Knight of Wands to the Knight of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles. This King of Wands, I just don't even understand the sequence here of why this person would do magic in this way. So I feel here like this person has very, very deep feelings for you. And whatever happened between the two of you, I do not know. But I do not see the two of you together. Two of Swords here, like there's been a separation. And while you've been in separation with this person, it's like they took this fine line between love and hate and decided to try to err on the side of like they can't stand you. And it wasn't just that they couldn't stand you. It felt like they felt that you deserved some type of punishment with the Judgment in the reversed. And that they needed to be the one to initiate it. And so they started doing all of these petitions, but it's like the petitions that they were doing were towards death energy, and they didn't even make any sense. It's like they would send a petition to do a binding spell so that you wouldn't hit the next milestone. But really, the true energy behind wanting to do that petition to death energy with a binding spell came from their own sense of incompetence to be with you. Nine of Swords reversed. It's like someone was trying to do magic on you from their own space of insecurity. So death energy would say, okay, yeah, then I'm going to put a death to this insecure energy and send the Divine Empress more aces, more miracles, more momentum, more prosperity, more life. So this person is Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords. Like they really tried to make something, like Ten of Swords and Ten of Wands always gives me like, they tried to bring you death by exhaustion, or they wanted you to overwork yourself to the point of having an autoimmune disease. And it was all projections from their own mind that they felt trapped within. Like denial. The denial here is hard. The denial here harmed himself. Show me a bit more of this, please. I want to know more about this death energy so I can make sure that all of this is clear about who is sending it and all of this, please. Because we still have the King of Wands that's over here. Okay. Show me this energy that's under Judgment. It's some type of energy of like wanting someone to have a mental breakdown so that they would never be able to move forward, trying to delay somebody by trials and tribulations, baggage, betrayal. But there's something here where it's like all of those ideas came from this person. So it's not even the Empress's energy to own. Whose energy is this? Show me whose energy all of this is with the Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. Whose energy was that? Ten of Wands again. Ten of Wands, Page of Wands to the High Priestess. Six of Coins. Hold on, they're telling me that they're saying they've already told me. The World, Six of Wands, the Sun. They're just showing me the same cards again. They're like, it's baggage, it's 10 of Wands, why something has felt so heavy. Page of Wands, High Priestess. They're like, this is good news. They're trying to tell me this is good news. Six of Coins, like something will come out of this that's more positive than what the original intention was. And whatever comes out of this, it will feel like it helps you, like someone's giving a helping hand to you or a charity to you. Chad, I don't know. Hold on, Bobby. Thank you, Bobby. We have the message card here. Then we have the Chariot and the Five of Swords with the Queen of Cups in the reversed. I'm going to try another deck, okay? Bobby, they keep talking about how somebody would sabotage your movement at every corner that they could. It's like if they knew somebody that you were talking to, they would try to sabotage your success. Bobby. Okay. What else is here? I'm going to leave out these three. What else is here, Divine? Let me see. I don't know. There are a couple of barriers here because I don't know those petitions were that this person was sending. Show me a bit more, please, so I can get a better view of the details. Alien Superstar keeps coming out. Hey. Okay. I'll take this one. I do want to apologize in the positive. Okay, Most High, this is a lot. Then we have the road opening. Spirit is with you. Breathe. Anything else, Divine? Alien Superstar came out again. I don't know what is up with that. I'm going to keep it because it wants to be seen. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one up. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one up because the players or the characters, just the people, I guess I'll say, in this reading aren't really showing themselves. That's why. So I'll continue to pull, but the only person that has come through is the King of Wands. Okay. So we have unconditional love, shitty seeds don't grow their manure, and then we have alien superstar. In the middle is the road that's opening, affirm your new beginning. Then we have the golden egg. Your ideas are brilliant. To prison time, and I do want to apologize in the positive. And prison time and I do want to apologize are both in the positive, which means that someone going to prison actually makes you feel better. It makes you feel more secure, like it makes you feel safer. It's good for it's beneficial to you. But I do feel here like whoever is going to prison, they want to apologize for what they've done. They're either going to look for forgiveness, closure, or they just don't want there to be any bad energy between the two of you. Whether or not you give this person a chance when they're apologizing is completely up to you. But I feel here with the Two of Swords, the Hierophant, Ace of Swords, this is the road that's opening, and the Most High wants you to see this, that someone is going to apologize, but they're still going to prison. Okay? Whatever it was that they invested in, I have here, they thought their seeds would grow, but it served as fertilizer for your growth. So it's like somebody tried to plant something and they wanted it to do better than what you could do. It's like they wanted it to perform better, but they underestimated how much you love yourself. And they also underestimated how much cosmic support that you have to make sure that your roads stay open and to make sure that your brilliant ideas are materialized. So in some ways, it's like this person is you know what? Let me not say that business name. In some ways, it's like this person accepted or they did the secondhand version of your original creation. And they thought that it was going to be successful, even though it's a hand-me-down. All right, let's see what the divine is going to share about this. Show me unconditional self-love, please. We have the Eight of Wands. I feel like they're saying it's the speaker. So this unconditional self-love that you're even opening yourself up to, that's your energy. I don't really want to say it this way, but sometimes spiritually or cosmically, we'll go through a difficult situation because we needed to learn how to love ourselves in a healthier way. But there's a lot of self-love that's going to come through here. And I feel like you're growing into it being unconditional. Like there aren't any conditions or there's not something that's going to happen. And suddenly you're going to just love yourself less. You know, like, oh, you did this or you made that mistake or you made this decision. I feel here like whatever happens here, it actually makes you love yourself even deeper. Instead of like, this is like, What is this side energy that I keep getting, please? Show me this side energy that I keep getting. 10 of Cups. That's not exactly what it was. 10 of Cups, 6 of Coins. They're not going to acknowledge it. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. They're not going to acknowledge that side energy, and I don't think that you should either. Knight of Cups. They feel like this is the only thing you should be paying attention to. The road that's opening up for you here is 10 of Coins and 10 of Cups. So having all of the money, all of the prosperity and wealth that you feel like you would need, but also having that prosperity and wealth be connected to, I heard like dignified. being very dignified in the way that you make your money, but also too in the legacy that you are leaving. You're not someone who just thinks about making money and it's just a piece of paper and you're exchanging it to get a good or to buy something. I feel here like when you think about money, you think about it in terms of flow, currency, legacy, give and take. Isn't there some type of like law of reciprocity? So this is all opening up for you. So the law of reciprocity is blessing you with 10 of coins and also a 10 of cups, love, partnership, community, happily ever after. Like an ultimate dream that you didn't know if it could actually be reality because maybe you've never seen somebody else, or maybe you never had a model or an image of what happily ever after could actually look like. And you're the first, you're being gifted this. I feel like it's because you took something that with the two of swords here, like you took something that was meant to have you down and out and not recover. That's what I want to say. And that's the energy I was getting on the side with the moon, but it's like they don't want to talk about it. But there's, yeah, 7 of Wands here. They don't want to talk about it because you've already been protected from it. Okay, so it's like they do, like the cards do not want me to focus on it, although I'm curious about it. But I feel like, you know, there was something that was supposed to like cause so much delay and stress that you just decided to give up on something, or you gave up on a project and you didn't push it forward with the 2 of Swords here. Okay, they said I feel like that's enough. Okay. Show me this about the golden egg prison time and someone who wants to apologize, please. Show me this over here. Thank you, Creator. We have the 4 of Coins. Ten of Wands. Seven of Cups. Look at this. No, no, no. No. No, baby. And then the 4 of Wands. And this is somebody that's going to prison. Show me this. This is about somebody who's going to prison. 9 of Swords. Look at how the energy is like completely different. And here's the thing. I feel like I can't exactly pinpoint who this is. But it's very clear that there's an energetic shift between this alien super. See, that's why I told you not to come over here, because there's a candle. Homie, come on, come on. Booby, go lay down. Ugh, now I gotta smell like burnt cat fur. Come on, brother. Okay. There's a stark difference between one energy that I'm reading here, that's a 10 of Coins and 10 of Cups. This alien superstar, unconditional love for the self energy. And then someone else here who wants to apologize because they know that they're going to prison, and they're going to prison over some type of brilliant idea. I guess that maybe they thought that they had, or maybe that they tried to take from you. King of Coins, 6 of Cups, King of Coins, Page of Coins. And then the Page of Wands and the Lovers here. I don't know, Divine. I don't know what you want me to make of this. The other thing that I'm noticing, because this is basically what I can say to you, the other thing I'm noticing here is this energy always shows up with 2 pages, right? Like we had the King of Wands and the High Priestess energy that showed up in the prior poll. And it was the Page of Cups and Page of Wands. Now we're being shown a Page of Wands to the Page of Pentacles. Like whatever that petition was or whatever it was, like they tried to have something materialize here. But we're talking about somebody going to prison and wanting to apologize to you. I'm going to tell you here that I don't know who this King of Coins is, but I'm going to tell you that what some energy over here was keeping from you how difficult things truly are for them. This is a type of energy where they may flex surrounding their stability. 4 of Coins, 10 of Wands, 7 of Cups. But really, like somebody is, whoever they are, they're dealing with a lot of baggage. And they're dealing with a lot of their problems, and then other people's problems are also their problems. I don't know what you want me to make of that, Divine. I don't know what you want me to do with that. Can we try again, please? Look, and here's the thing. 10 of Rods again, with the Judgment in the Unicorn Tarot. Let me try to sit and meditate for just a second so I can try to get these messages a bit clearer. I don't feel like the energy that I'm reading is confused. I feel what's happening here is like I'm getting different pieces, but they're not connecting them together. And I feel like that's what this 2 of Swords, Ace of Swords is. Like there are a bunch of disparate like pieces and they all come together to make the same image. But it's like there's a particular piece of clarity that will help you to like knit everything together, that will help be the thread that connects everything together. Can you show me how this clarity comes? Like, can you show me that? Like, I don't know what you want to show me here. 2 of Pentacles, Page of Swords. They want me to focus on what's over here. Okay? Show me, please. Show me the golden egg first. What is the brilliant idea? What is the brilliant idea here? The golden egg. Temperance with the road opening. Two of Rods, road opening energy. So I feel here that whoever this road opening energy is for with the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Coins, this is led and created by the divine, but also by the divine's angels and archangels helping you to be on this road. I feel here like something like you didn't get there alone, like you handled what you needed to handle internally to love yourself, so that you could get in alignment with this pathway. But I feel here like this golden egg is a treasure that the divine is gifting you. And it has to do with the angels and archangels balancing out this energy, and somebody else ends up going to prison. I feel like that's really what let me see. I'm going to separate it. Show me prison time, please. Because it's like, again, who are the players? Where is everybody? Show me prison time, please. We have the Chariot. It's like it's out here, but they're not even talking about it. Show me prison time. Okay, you're going to put that on the ground. Prison time. What is it? The 3 of Swords. Prison time. 9 of Pentacles on the fence. Okay, like I'm not getting an answer, y'all. And I feel like you could tell by the way that I'm pulling. We have the Five of Cups reversed and the Five of Rods reversed at the bottom of the deck. Like, I, I don't know what I want to tell you about who's going to prison, but I guess you'll just find out. Whoever this person is, I think they're going to let you know directly that they're going to go to prison and they want to talk to you before they go because they need to get something off their chest about what they've done to you. Five of Cups reversed is regret. Five of Rods reversed is, I don't want to fight. They just want to confess their wrongdoings and what they did. It's kind of like the energy of like, yeah, I'm going to go away for a long amount of time. So they feel like they should repent for what they did to the people that they did it to before they go. Okay? The Six of Rods here. You'll have a sense of victory out of this situation because the Chariot, Temperance, like it all keeps showing up. They even showed me the Six of Coins on top of the Seven of Coins. For some reason, this person going to jail or to prison, excuse me, seems like it brings in prosperity for you to go to the next level. Six of Coins to the Seven of Coins directly. It's like you're gifted something, and then you're able to take that money and invest it so that it can grow over time. They're even showing me something here about like an investment account where like you just get interest off of it. And even the interest that you get off of that account is enough for you to live peacefully. Okay? I do want to apologize. We have the Nine of Coins on the fence. So someone wants to apologize for interfering with your glow up and interfering with, number one, like your sense of freedom. But I feel like Nine of Coins represents a sense of freedom that comes from having enough money, from having plenty of money. So they want to apologize for interfering with you truly being able to have financial security. Okay. High Priestess. Like, come on. High Priestess, Four of Rods to the death. What is that like? What does that mean? To the death and the Magician, Eight of Swords again. I feel here like death and Four of Swords. Someone could be passing away, or someone may end up passing away while they're in prison. And I don't necessarily think that it's soon. I think it's because of the length of stay that they will be in prison for. Okay, that they may end up passing. Gosh, this person told me they just heard me say that, and it made them sick. Okay. King of Coins. Do you want this upright or reversed? What is with this? Who is this King of Coins, Most High? That's reversed, upright. Which way do you want it? Then put it on the ground. Okay, then just do that. Show me this High Priestess and Four of Rods, please. Seven of Cups. I feel like they're telling me I can only share so much, and it's like frustrating. I'll try one more round and see if anything else comes from it. Because I feel like I didn't deliver too much in this reading. But I've come to learn over time that whatever I end up receiving is exactly what it's supposed to be. Like whether or not I get this full message out to you, I feel like that's not going to stop whether or not this actually happens. Okay. I feel like this is going to happen anyway. This just seems like a channel update that I'm giving you. All right. You know, I wonder if the Kipperish deck will have something else to share. Let me go grab the Kipperish deck. I'm also going to try the Galactic Tarot because a lot of the times the Galactic Tarot will have like more direct messages, more direct communication. Okay. Cosmic Family, can you give me some clarity on who is involved here? What? They said it's a King of Wands. Okay, so it is a King of Wands. It's definitely a masculine energy. It could be a masculine energy who is very popular with the star here, but they said that that's the right direction that I was going in. It is a masculine, and I feel like they're also a fire sign. Okay. So show me about this King of Wands. Who is he? Who is this King of Wands? So this is somebody that watches you, Page of Swords, who is curious about you. And so what? A King of Discs too, so it's the same person. Thank you. Eight of Swords. So this is the same person, so that clarifies it. Thank you, Cosmic Family. I don't know what this person did. Maybe it's both of these masculines are going to prison, or this King of Wands is going to prison for financial crimes. But there could be something that you don't see here. Can you show me a bit more, please? And then the 10 of Wands again. I listen, I don't know what else you said. I have received this as part of the process of a positive challenge to improve my humility. Okay, good, Pharaoh. I'm happy that that's helpful for you. I feel like what I can share here is either two masculines or just this King of Wands is going to prison. They know this. There's no escaping it. With the 10 of Wands here, this has come out 3 times. There's no wiggling his way out of this. All of those wands are his to take responsibility and accountability for. And he's stuck in his head about this. About now, like push has come to, I'm hearing like, you know, the fat lady is singing, so to speak, or pigs are flying. Like the King of Wands needs to take responsibility and accountability now for what they've done. And that's that. Is that it? Are you going to show me what they did? Will you show me what he did? 8 of Wands. They said yes. Thank you. Thank you, Cosmic Family. What did he do? What the hell is this? I do not know. I don't know what to tell you here. When I am asking about what he did, they're showing me the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups to the Queen of Wands. What he did was desire you, wanted you to be their counterpart. 9 and Ace of Cups is the 10 of Cups. So it's like this person still wants happily ever after with you. I don't know. I really don't even know what they're saying here. So I'm going to close this out, okay? With the 4 of Swords. That's what just like I don't know what the hell to make of this. Justice and the Lovers. So Queen of Cups. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not even going to speak over this situation. I feel here there's something that happens where there's a couple that may come out of this, but I'm not going to say that you're a part of it because it just seems like there's too much. There are too many holes in this story. Okay? Justice and the Lovers is a crazy outcome. Everything that this entire situation becomes balanced out by 2 people falling in love, and I don't even see how that's possible. Okay? So I don't know. That's what the cards are saying. We're gonna do, I don't even know, is that what you want? Is that what the feminine here even wants? I don't know. The answer is yes. 9 of Wands and the Empress. I don't know. Okay? I do not know. It seems like, yes, that's what the Empress wants. We have the 6 of Wands. Okay? I'm just going to take my hands out of this situation. Can we do final messages, please? Final messages, please. Gold Tarot. Thank you. 1 or 2 cards. Ace of Coins to the 9 of Coins to make the 10 of Coins. Okay, that's the road that's open right now. So that's good. I mean, I guess that you should create projects, or you're going to be offered money that's going to support your project. In any case, you're on the pathway to 10 of Coins here. Okay? Where's Joie de Vivre? Where did it go? There you are. Final messages, Joie de Vivre. That's it. I don't like this. And the thing is, it's not that I don't like it because it's not like something terrible is going to happen. It's like there's something here about how this story, the truth of this story, that is just what? We have the Tower here and the Queen of Wands reversed. Someone, it's difficult for someone to accept that they could be this person's Queen of Wands or something. Can you show me one more, please? Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. They're not going to show me. Okay, they're not going to show me. It's already a mess. Final messages, Unicorn Tarot, please. Final messages, Unicorn Tarot. 6 of Cups. Somehow you already know about this. 6 of Cups to the Knight of Swords and the Hierophant and the Knight of Wands. Notice how something about 2 communications keeps coming out. We had the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords, I think in the beginning, right? Oh no, it was the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. Then we had 2 pages show up over here. And now the Most High is coming through with 2 knights. Something is happening. Some type of communication happens, not once, but twice. And it's going to give you clarity on what's actually going on here. Okay? And I feel like it's also going to come from the Most High too. All right? So we did that, Unicorn Tarot. What else? I think final messages, Cosmic Family, and then that's it. Final messages, cosmic family. The Fool. I don't know what to tell you, child. Is that it? The Fool and the Hierophant again. Why are they messing with me? Can you see that that's the Hierophant? Here we go. Why are the guides messing with me? That's how this feels. That's what the Queen of Wands reversed in the Tower energy feels. Why are you keeping jokes from me? Or like there's that cosmic joke, the sitcom type of energy. Like exactly who you're going to end up with is the person who you keep kicking out of your house. Something like this, like Go Home, Roger. But then it's like the 10-year reunion of this sitcom. And it turns out that the two of them fall deeply in love. And it used to be like the annoying kid that wouldn't leave you alone when you were younger or something. And that's not the exact story for everyone. It's just that type of emotional feeling that comes from a story or a blueprint like that. Okay. Hierophant and the Fool. The divine has something up their sleeve. And I feel like it's going to make you laugh. I don't see how. But all right, child. That's the end of this reading, okay? I feel like that is enough. I can't believe that the divine even had me wake up at 3 a.m. to give this reading, okay? I was sitting there sleeping. They got me up here reading. Listen, this got me annoyed. Got me up here, and I'm like, why am I reading some type of foolishness? What is this? But it's not foolish. It never is. It's just that sometimes there's only this like human perspective that we can have. And, you know, that's something that happens too, just being a human being in a third dimensional reality. Like having that type of a projection of consciousness. Sometimes it's like things you see, what is it called? Like retroactively or retrospectively, you know, like history is 2020. And it's not until you kind of get out of a situation that you can look back at it and see what was happening all along. Okay, I think that's enough. All right, I'm going to close out the energy of this reading. I close the portals that I have been looking within and through. And I also cut any cords that have tried to attach to me during this reading. Blessed be and glory be to the divine source, one Ashe. All right, y'all. I think that's 8 likes. 8 people liked this, really? That's so funny. Well, I feel like I'm sitting here like babbling and none of this makes any sense. You guys like this video. Thank you. All right, y'all. Let's go back to bed. Let's go get some sleep. Sweet dreams. I close out the energy of this reading and I'll see you all in the next one. Y'all be good. Okay? You're welcome. You're welcome, everybody. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. See you.